may join us for a bit of a dual cast. We'll see. We shall see. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our American Protoss player, the blue Protoss representing Virtus Pro. It is Astrea. And spawning in the top left hand corner, going for a 12 pool. Let's go, leading the series 1-0. Representing Root Gaming from the land of Sweden, it is SortOf. Now, we missed out on game 1, as is said in the chat. I believe Steadfast was casting the first game, and SortOf did go for a Link Flood. There was a Link Flood involved. Not too sure what kind of Link Flood. If you are maybe more familiar, then let us know. But SortOf did catch Astrea with his pants down, and can we do it again with the 12 pool? As SortOf is going to expand on low ground. It looks like it's not going to be a 12 pool drone pool, otherwise there would not be an expansion here. Probe is moving out, but again, this might just be for show. Nah, SortOf, he does hide the drone, does keep it hidden. Overlord did confirm the probe scout. And that means that this probe is going to go into the main, which means SortOf can now expand on the low ground. I say that 6 links are on the way. Link production has begun. The probe does confirm the timing of the spawning pool. Astrea is aware. He's aware of the 12 pool, and back at home we should be walling up. There we go. Second pylon has been thrown down. We have the cyber core as well. Zeld is being chroned as we speak. And so far, a good reaction from Astrea. Now, these links have potential. They could get on top of the gateway. The gateway itself is looking quite vulnerable. There's a lot of surface area on the gateway. Zealot has arrived. Second Zealot in production. And SortOf is going to be chipping away at the wall behind this. He's droning. He is droning up. Getting on top of the gate. Does nibble away. And Astrea, he should come out with the second Zealot with 2 Zealots. Oh, we do go for the surround. We attempt to, but with 2 Zealots, our DPS is looking a little bit too high. Well, looks like 1 Zealot does fall, but only 1 of the other will stand strong. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Can we get it? Up. We can. Oh, we just barely get both Zealots. But alas, the wall-off is solid. The Adept arrives, and we will clean this up. Astrea holds. Whew. Astrea does hold. And getting both Zealots is a big pick-off, though. It does mean that this counterattack is that much weaker. Usually, it's 2 Zealots and 2 Adepts. Now, no more Zealots are available. It's just going to be the Adepts harassing across the map. SortOf can defend. Can minimize losses here. Is going for his expansion. And will keep up with the Adept aggression. There we go. Third base is on the way. Astrea does threaten the shade. Takes down 1 Ling. Takes down a Ling. Shades on out. And SortOf, he's just droning up. No kind of major tech structure. I mean, no gas. No gases in the main, no gases at the natural. Just a gasless follow-up here from SortOf. Droning up as much as possible as we enter the mid-game. We're calming things down. Calming things down. Good ups, they do threaten the mineral line. 1 drone gets picked up. We get 2, we get 3. Oh my god. Almost 4. Nice counter damage here from Astrea. Again, there's no link speed, so we cannot punish those Adepts. Cannot be punished. And Astrea, he's following this up with additional gateways. No Stargate. Additional gateways are on the way, getting to vanilla Adept aggression. Twilight Council now on the way. The creep turret barely is sniped. And what do we go for? Do we go for glaives, or do we go for something different? Nice. I see Star Killer in the chat. GG. Sorry, I was just my mind was elsewhere, just responding in the chat. But now we can settle in. Now we can settle in, sort of just getting into his 3 bases. Now taking his gases, working towards roaches. Again, we're skipping a link speed just because our gas is so limited here from the side of SortOf. So he is embracing roach production. Hallucination will confirm as Astrea gets eyes on the lair. Not quite on the roach warren, but does get eyes on the lair, on the gases. Drones are picked off. 2 more of them. And we spoke about the follow-up push here, and it's going to hit quite hard. We have more gateways on the way. We have Blink on the horizon. And how many gateways do we have in total? It's going to be a 6-gate setup. Soon to be 7 gateways. Ooh, the beginnings of a 3-base all-in. Again, only 1 gas at the natural, 1 gas at the third. I love that we've staggered the gases here for Astrea to make it look like he's a little bit more tech-heavy than he is. When instead, Astrea, he's just going to double down with Mass Blink Stalker. We've got 7 gates. The Prism to reinforce. And we have such an overwhelming army. SortOf, do we have anything to defend? We have a handful of roaches, but it's not going to be enough. SortOf taking up into a Hydrogen. And I don't think we have the time for that. I don't think we have the room for that. See, we go. Astrea has arrived. He can warp in 7 stalkers at a time. GG gets called. And Astrea will take game number 2, tying up the series 1-1. GG. Again, a very strong 7-gate timing there from Astrea, and SortOf just did not have a standing army. He had nothing to defend. He had like 3 roaches and a Ravager. He was taking up into Hydras. A little bit too greedy there from SortOf. He wasn't expecting the aggression to hit as hard as it did. And Astrea ties it up. We're going to the ace match. We're going all the way to game number 3. Getting into game 3. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to the ace match on site Delta. Meanwhile, we've had some other updates. We had some other updates coming in. And yeah, we're kind of nearing the tail end of the tournament here. It feels like it's been a fast one. Feels like it hasn't been that long, and we're about to dive into the semis. We're only 2 hours into the tournament, and the semifinals is on the horizon. But again, I guess there was another portion of the back of it which was a little bit slower. True. It was a little bit slower. Let me just poke in. Looks like Skillus versus Geralt is also mid-series, which makes plenty of sense. Again, 2 amazing players, and really the only way it could end between them is an ace match. So some really solid matches going on at the moment. Really good games. But it looks like SortOf crashed again. No! SortOf, he has had some GPU issues today, and this is not the first time his setup did crash. So, yeah, SortOf, he's just letting us know that he has to restart his PC and get things going again. So, there's going to be a bit of a delay for the ace match. Hopefully, these GPU crashes don't... GPU-induced crashes even, don't impact the game itself. Hopefully, like, SortOf, he's not going to be too affected in-game for Game 3. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. For now, we might just go on a short break. I don't know how long SortOf is going to be. So we're going to be going on a short break, and when we return, we will have the ace match, the finale of this series. Take this moment, get some water, get some snacks, get some food, and we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.